Hold on to your hats, folks, because Senator Cory Booker just pulled a Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. This wasn't some quick jaunt to the podium. We're talking a full-blown 18-hour marathon of a speech. Yeah, you read that right. 18 hours. He started on March 31st, right as the clock struck 7 p.m., and didn't stop until well into the afternoon of April Fool's Day. Maybe he thought nobody would believe it. Now you might be thinking, what in the world could he talk about for that long? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into the heart of Senator Booker's epic Senate stand. This wasn't just some political stunt, though. It was a protest, a desperate plea against the policies of one Donald J. Trump. You remember him, right? Apparently he's back in the White House for round 2, and Booker's had enough. This speech, my friends, was a declaration that America deserves better. It was a call to action for anyone who still believes in things like common decency and, not completely ruining the country. Stay tuned, because things are about to get interesting. Okay, let's get one thing straight. This wasn't technically a filibuster. That thing where senators talk forever to block a vote? Nope. Booker's speech was different. It was bigger. This was about sounding the alarm on the entire Trump agenda. He wasn't holding back either. Booker took aim at Trump's policies, calling them out for hurting everyday Americans. He talked about the damage being done to our safety, our wallets, and even our democracy itself. And let's not forget about Elon Musk, because apparently he's now in charge of government efficiency. Who knew? Booker went after Musk's cuts to Social Security offices, arguing that they disproportionately hurt the most vulnerable among us. It was a powerful reminder that behind all the political maneuvering, there are real people whose lives are being impacted, and not in a good way. This wasn't just about politics as usual. This was personal. Booker was speaking from the heart, and his passion was impossible to ignore. He was drawing a line in the sand, and the message was clear. This is a fight for the soul of America. So, what exactly did Booker spend 18 hours talking about? Buckle up, because this is where things get really interesting. We're talking a whirlwind tour of everything that's wrong with America in 2025, according to Senator Booker. He started with the big stuff, the ongoing war in Ukraine, the state of our democracy, and the ever-widening gap between the rich and the poor. But he didn't stop there. Booker dove headfirst into issues like healthcare, immigration, education, and even the threat of climate change. And just when you thought he'd covered it all, Booker would pull out another rabbit from his hat. He talked about Trump's rumored plans to annex Greenland and Canada. He read letters from constituents struggling to make ends meet. He even quoted the late great Congressman John Lewis, reminding everyone of the power of hope and the importance of fighting for what's right. It was a lot to take in, but that was kind of the point. Booker was painting a picture of an America in crisis, an America on the brink. He was saying, wake up, people, this is not a drill. Now you might be thinking, did anyone even listen to this guy? Well, as a matter of fact, they did. Booker wasn't alone in that chamber. Fellow Democrats rallied around him, offering words of encouragement and even taking turns asking questions. This tag team approach allowed Booker to take short breaks without giving up the floor. Senators like Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, and Chris Murphy all stepped up to show their support, proving that Booker's message was resonating. And it wasn't just happening inside the halls of Congress. Booker's speech was broadcast live on YouTube, where thousands of people tuned in to watch history in the making. It was a powerful reminder that even in our divided times, there are still people who are willing to fight for what they believe in. So, what does it all mean? Only time will tell what impact Booker's marathon speech will have. But one thing is for sure, Cory Booker just cemented his place as a leading voice in the Democratic Party. He's a man on a mission, and he's not backing down. Get ready, America, because things are about to get interesting.